Morning, at it again. I'm on the River Kennet. Just got here and just got set up. It's dawn. Hoping to catch a barbel. I've never really fished for barbel down here in the winter, so I don't know if they're even resident here in the winter or whether they bugger off somewhere else. I'm just going to fish and see, basically. Probably going to fish for 24, 36 hours. We'll see how it goes, see how bored I get, see if I run out of food. The river's up a bit. For the Kennet it's up quite a lot, because the Kennet doesn't really go up and down a massive amount unless it really rains for weeks. It's due to rain all day into the night, then clear up a little bit and then rain again tomorrow. So I am guessing that I'll be fishing a rising river that's colouring up a little bit more. It's quite coloured now for the Kennet, it's quite coloured. It's always got that kind of bluey tinge, this river. I'm gonna fish. Initially, I've got a feeder I'm gonna put out on the left. There's a big snag. I'll show you the swim in a minute, but there's a big snag there. I'm gonna kind of drop a feeder in just behind it, and then further down I'm gonna fish a lead, which I'm gonna, I can move that around and search the swim a little bit. Big baits, I've got worms, pellets, boilies. I've also got a load of leftover maggots and hemp, which I might well feed either in bags or in the feeder. I think initially I'm going to start off not introduce too much bait to begin with. I mean, I don't know how many fish are there, how hungry they are. So initially I'm going to fish a few hours and not really put much at all in. In fact, I might even swap the feeder after the first couple of feeder loads. I might swap that for lead as well. And then if I'm still scratching my head at lunchtime or whatever, I might just start to feed a little bit more regularly. I mean, the river's fast flowing, but the fish aren't. I don't think the barbel will be sheltering as such. I think they'll be on the move if there's food to be had. And the feed rate will also depend on if there's tons of crayfish whittling my bait away. Then the chances are that they're whittling away at the loose feed as well, especially pellets. So I would look to probably put more feed in if crayfish are a problem. I don't know what they'll be like really. They're normally quite bad down here. That's why I'm going to fish predominantly boilie. I'll try pellet, see how that gets on, but they quite often make their way through that in not too long. Yeah, so I'm just going to put my rods out, settle down, and blimey, it's quite windy as well. I'll show you the swim. Big old snag. I'm going to put my bait centre the screen there. The flow's not too crazy there, so I think it might be a little food holding area. And then the bottom end of the swim, it's a nice crease that comes off the trees along here. That's probably going to be my main or first port of call. And then I've got all this stuff downstream to search out with lead. Fingers crossed we'll get a fish or two. I don't know. I've never barbel fished it in the winter, so there might not be any here at all. I guess we're going to try and find out. Right, I'll catch up with you once I've got my things sorted out. I'll try and give you a little update. That falling off my bed chair. Been here for about 4 hours, nothing yet. So I've just put a swim feeder on this rod. I'm packing that with pellets, hoping that a little bit of food trickling through the swim will tempt a few fish up. Obviously the downstream rod is still just a straight lead. It's been raining and it's cold. That fish was £7.5. I'm well chuffed with that. That's one of the most rewarding fish I've had this year, I think. Very, very pleased. Oh, get my rod back out there. Now it's about midnight now. I think I'm going to pack up and go home, simply because if I fish all night, then I probably won't feel like going fishing tomorrow. So I think I'm going to pack up my gear, go home, have a bit of a kip, and then get back out on the bank tomorrow. Probably for a bit of still water pike fishing. Not 100% decided yet, but most likely I reckon. I think I want to camp up somewhere, get the bivvy up. It's going to rain tomorrow, it's going to be horrible. Chuck a few rods out and kind of sit back and relax rather than sit out in the rain fishing the stick float or something. I'm very, very, very pleased with that fish, I must say. That's this season I've had 3 really memorable fish, and that's one of them. I'd say my others would be my £9 tench on the first day of the season, and that £24 carp I caught out of the canal. But this one's definitely up there. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow on the bank, probably catching pike with a bit of luck. Cheers, bye bye.